want peace. I want problem, always. If I'm not gonna be out there raw-rawing with some Jamaicans, like, what am I even doing here? Oh, girl, like, heck no, nobody trying to go out with you, girl. Nobody like you, girl. Face ass girl. Back in these sweaty, girl. Nobody trying to see you, girl. Heck no, girl. Unless, girl. And I ain't got no powdered yam. I don't want to eat this stew with plantain. I want to eat it with yams. Hey gems, it's your girl MissJemima, and we are back at it again with another video. So today we are going to be doing a little chit chat, mukbang, just kind of like kiki with the girls kind of moments. And I asked you guys some questions. No, wait, what? I asked you guys on YouTube if you had any questions for me or if you had any topics that you guys wanted to discuss. So I took a quick peek earlier. One of y'all told me I should do a full day of eating only vegan meals. Why do you hate me, sis? Why would you ask me to do something like that? Why? Anyways, yeah, so I have some food here from a local Nigerian restaurant, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. Usually they do what they need to do. I don't know what's going on. Actually, the past 2 times, because last time, and then today, I ordered my food at 7, it came at 9. I ordered pounded yam with vegetable stew and fish. Where's the pounded yam? That's like ordering rice and peas or oxtail. Where's the rice and peas? You want me to eat the oxtail like that? You want me to eat the stew like that? Like, I'm confusion. And for the sake of the mukbang, I also got, I think it's fried tilapia. And that comes with plantains, but I had already ordered the other side of plantains. I mean, it's cute and stuff, but where's my pounded yam? For y'all's sake, I'm not even gonna drop the name of the restaurant because y'all pissed me off. All that damn waiting. All that damn waiting. And I didn't get my order right. Speaking of which, let me make sure I get my money back on Uber Eats. Like, what? If y'all hear a couple dingings, I'm also waiting on Target delivery order. Listen. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, so we're about to get started. But before we do that, are you subscribed? Y'all got me out here struggling. Cause I was just like, you know what? I don't have the pounded yam. I don't wanna do the mukbang like this. But I know the girls want the content and I already promised it. So I'm just like, now I gotta do it half-assed, and I didn't wanna do it this way. But I'm like, I already spent 40-something bucks on this food. So I said, you know what, we're gonna push through, okay? Yeah, the point I'm making is subscribe, okay? Support the struggle, period. Per usual, if you guys are familiar with me, I like to have solo drink options, okay? You know what, let me go ahead and start with the wine. Dang, do I need some kind of special opener for this? Okay, I just, dang, yeah, I do. Y'all, I have had the longest day, okay? So, what the heck? So I'm gonna do a little grape juice to help, you know, get me through it. I got this grape juice from Target. Listen, this is for 21 and up, baby. Period. I said Target. I got this grape juice from Trader Joe's. It's called French Fizz Le Blanc, product of France, light and crispy. 10.5%, baby. Give it to me, please. Give it to me, please. And I'm gonna use one of my big dogs for this because I need it. Y'all, I am stressed. But anyways, we're gonna jump into these questions, baby. All right, let me chill. Fun fact, this glass can hold a whole bottle. And as y'all can see, it can, okay? But isn't this cute? I'm not gonna lie, this is actually why I bought it. Specifically because it has this cute little closing feature here. Yeah, that's why I bought it. Oh, that's delish. Oh, delish. All right, y'all. Let's jump into it. So I told y'all I have tilapia, vegetable stew, and plantain. And I also have pepper sauce here, which is like basically fried peppers and hot peppers, like a spicy type of things. Their version of hot sauce, pretty much. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. I stole a couple bites of the the tilapia before we started, and it's good. We just taste another piece. Lord, don't let me choke on a bone. The tilapia doing something, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer my fish baked or grilled over fried, but they doing something. Oh, look at the sad little face. I'm sorry, baby. And yes, that is thunder you're hearing. So this ain't gonna be no cute video. If you don't like watching people eat with their hands or talking with their mouth full, this is not the video for you. I'm sorry. Well, let's get it popping, baby. Ooh. I'm gonna bring out the trusty iPad. Apparently I can't access community posts on my iPad. Ghetto. What? YouTube just making stuff up, like for fun. So I guess you're using my phone. I never noticed that. That is so ghetto. All right, so we have 31 comments. 30, because I'm not gonna count the one asked me to go plant-based vegan for only a day. What did I do to you, sis? Why do you hate me? Let's see. Okay, so someone said, Kyla, that she wants to learn more about my college experience and my job before YouTube. So my college experience is very interesting. That alone could be the whole topic of this video. But during college, I wasn't doing well. My mental health wasn't what it should have been. Because that was around the time my father was getting really sick and I was dealing with a lot of like depression, and that was when I was like at my brokest. Baby, I had so many different phases, like bouncing around from couch to couch, spending nights in my car. Like I was struggling for like a good chunk of my 20s. It took me forever to graduate, y'all. It took me forever to graduate. I switched schools a couple of times, trying to find a program that worked best for me. And I ended up graduating from University of Maryland University College, which is now University of Maryland Global Campus, because I had to work full time and I couldn't work with the schedule that a normal university gave me. So I struggled, y'all. I struggled. From unemployment to working multiple jobs while in school full time. Like I struggled, y'all. Like there's a part of my brain that likes to forget details, and I feel like it's like a trauma thing. Like let's forget your history. I'm very much in the present right now, and I feel like if I really sat down and thought about everything that I was like going through, child, I'm over here bawling. Just bawling over the table, like, ooh. Like I was really struggling. And if I always say this, if I'm here today, like my friends have been through it with me. They struggled with me, they carried me, they dealt with me. Because when I'm in a depression situation, the Jemima y'all see here, don't know her. Don't know her. Like I shut people completely out. Like I go dark. Like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not having conversations. I'm not going anywhere. I am in the house in the dark by myself, not talking to anybody. And so the fact that my friendships survived so many of those, like it's really amazing to see. But I struggled in college, but I finally graduated with my degree in business administration. Woo woo. And then I started working in finance. Technically I started in accounting and then went to finance like right after that. And that was the last job that I had before I went to YouTube full time. But yeah, my school experience was not good, y'all. But I said, child, if I don't do nothing else in this life, I'm gonna graduate. Cause I know I want to do YouTube full time, right? So I was like, do I even need a degree at this point? Like, why am I taking every penny I have to pay for this school? But I said, if there's anything I need to do in this life, is I need to get that degree. Like, when you have a foreign parent that struggled, came into a country where they had nothing, they didn't speak the language, built up everything that they had from scratch. Like, if you need to give them a piece of paper with a degree on it, do it. I'm sorry. That was my my experience. Like, I knew I need to do it for my dad. I mean, I want to do it for me too, but I especially wanted to do it for my dad because he worked too hard and sacrificed too much to come to this country and not be able to say, yes, I came to this country, I sacrificed for my family, I did this, and now my child has a better future, now my child has a degree, now my child has an education. Like, all the sacrifices were worth it. And so for me, I don't care if I never use that degree a day in my life, I got that degree from my father. Period, point blank, no regrets. Every single penny of school debt, school loan, every penny I had to pay, no regrets, y'all. And honestly, ever since then, like, even my relationship with my father has improved. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. But yeah, like, it's there's nothing that I haven't completed for him, or I'm not saying for him, but there's nothing that I haven't achieved that was on his checklist, despite the fact that my start was so rough. And so for me to be where I am today, he proud. He a proud daddy. And you know, when you're a Haitian parent, it takes a lot for him to be proud. Or maybe that's just mine, I don't know, but like, he's like legitimately proud of me. Scary feeling, I've never felt it before, I don't know. I love my pops though. But yeah, so shout out to him. I love my pops. She also asked how I dealt with having a parent with a mental illness. But yeah, so like I said, I went through it in college. Like, I didn't know how to deal. For those of you that don't know, my mother passed when I was really young. So it's always been like my father. And so when he, you know, was diagnosed and all that stuff, like, even that whole, there's so much, I can't even go into it. I'm sorry, y'all, but it was just rough. Just know it was rough. And to this day, I still, like, even if I sit and think about it for too long, I'll start crying. But there's no, my pop's okay right now. He's good. Oh, someone had asked me how he's dealing with me being in Atlanta. Like I said, because he's at a point now where he's actually proud of me, I think that's why he took the news of my move to Atlanta so well. Because if you guys know the story about how I came to visit last year, which doesn't even make any sense because I was still popping last year. But like how he like tried to make me come back home to Maryland by saying he was going to Haiti. But he's been doing it really well. So yeah, he took it very well. He's still taking it well. As long as, you know, I'm still doing well, he's happy for me. Tiffany says she wants more dating story times. Sis, I ain't got them. Ain't nobody take me out on dates. I ain't got no story times for you, sis. I am so sorry. Brianna asked, what advice would you give while dating plus size, especially in your 20s? Child, ghetto. Ghetto, sis, absolutely ghetto. Listen, I don't think I've dated much. Like, men don't really ask me out on dates. Like, hey, I want to take you here or here, show you a good time, blase, blase. Yeah, I don't get those often. And when I did, it was always like lackluster, or they just did it to say that they did it so they can then try to, you know, that's really all they wanted. So for a long time, it bothered me. Actually, no. For a long time, they didn't even want that. Like, when I tell you I just blew up, like last week, I'm not exaggerating. Like, they didn't even want to, you know. So when I first started getting a little bit of attention, I was like, oh, this is different, you know. But that very quickly becomes old. So I would just say, guard your heart, use discernment. If it doesn't feel right, or you feel like he's hiding you, or you feel like he doesn't want to be seen in public with you, because the way these men will play with you. And yeah, so even like now at my big age, like, men have no issue insinuating that they want to, like, you know, even some of y'all faves that y'all keep telling me to get with, it's always some kind of like sexual thing. It's always some kind of sexual thing. It's never like, oh, I want to take you out, I want to get to know you more, I want to do this or that. It's always, do you want to come over? Do you want to come over for a movie? You want me to cook for you? Do this and that? No. No. So yeah, I would say just use discernment. And if it don't feel right, it probably ain't right. But you know, plus size, I feel like in my experience, I feel like I go through it more than my smaller friends. But honestly, the men's is just trash, period. Like, I have friends who, per the society's standard of women, are at the top and are still struggling. So it's like, well, damn, if you struggling, I'm gonna go ahead and chill, cause baby, you ain't finna stress me out. You ain't finna stress me out. Ooh. I was not kidding when I said this was not gonna be a cute video. Ebony asked me if I see myself having kids in the future, and if so, when do I think I wanna start trying for them? I feel like I might like a kid in theory, but I've been telling my friends, like, I wanna be a part-time father. Like, I know I would be a great mom, and in the right relationship, I probably would really flourish. But like right now, I'm just like I love kids, but I also love my life. So I want to be the part-time dad. I want to be the fun dad. I want to, you know, I don't want to be the primary caretaker. That might change. That probably will change if I ever do have a child. But I feel like I want a child just to have a little mini-me run around. Like, I just want a baby with my face on it. But I don't know, I'm thinking about freezing my eggs this year because, you know, time is tick-tocking, and I don't know how I'll feel if I'm ever in love down the line. Like I said, I'm coming from a place of very single, very much never been in a relationship, very much never been in love, very much barely been on any real dates, very much it's hard out here for a pimp. And so when I think of certain things like marriage and children, it's hard for me to truly imagine it realistically. And I'm very much set on realism. Life will come at you fast, and life came at me fast a couple of times. And no amount of wishing, no amount of manifesting, no amount of nothing was able to save me in that moment. I just had to push through, hope I made it through, and make it do what it do, baby. What was even a question? Oh, so yeah, so how did I even get there? So basically what I'm saying is I don't know what the future holds, but I think I'm gonna freeze my eggs this year, just in case I decide I'll do want a family later down the line. But as of right now, I really don't know. I feel like it depends on what my future brings. I'm definitely not having a kid by myself, that's for sure. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing it with a half-assed parent. I'm not doing it with a man that doesn't participate. I'm not doing it with a man that feels like whenever he does something to help the house or help the relationship, he's doing you a favor. Like, no, I need 50-50. And of course, it's never gonna be 50-50 because there are times when your partner's low, you have to put in the work. There's sometimes when you're low, he has to put in the work. But then you need that constant balance. Ideally, I'm like 30-70. 30 for me, 70 for him. But like I said, balance. Because when you need a break, let me shoulder it. And when I need a break, you shoulder it. So the whole struggle with a man to pick up or do his part, like, oh, hate it, hate it, can't do it, can't stomach it. And for that reason specifically, even if I wanted to settle, I could never. But like, if you don't act right, you don't get claimed. Like, it was fun in the moment. If you don't act right, like, it's not giving. So Cooking with Mama Mauve asked, being a new YouTuber myself, started last June, what advice would you give me about finding balance between life and content creating? I don't know if I'm the right person to ask this because I'm very much a grinder. Like, for a long time, I put my health and wellness on the back burner because my career and my education came first, you know? And I know that America has a mentality of work until you die, living to work, and it's honestly trash. But I feel like the reality of our current economic system is that if you want to get to certain places in life, if you want to achieve certain things, if you want to obtain certain things, you have to put in the work. And for me, it was work hard until I could work smart, and now I do both, okay? The goal is just to work smart and be good. But I'm very much die until I see results kind of person. So I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. I'm very big on balance now, but even before, like, my balance still wasn't the best. But it depends on you. Like, if you have a family, then you need to make sure your balance includes your family. I didn't have a family. So for me, balance was, I'm working all day, literally from morning to night. I need to release some stress. I'm gonna go party. Now I'm losing sleep because I come back home at 3, 4 in the morning. I'm up at 7 to start work again. But for me, that was balance, because all that work, all that stress from the day had to go somewhere, and me going straight to sleep was not cutting it. Like, so me going to shake some booty, shake some ass, like, for me, that's a stress reliever. Even when I was like unemployed, people were like, oh my God, like, you're not working at this, what are you out celebrating? I'm here trying to not jump off a bridge. Like, I'm laughing, but no, like, facts. Like, I'm here because for these 2-3 hours where I'm just lost in the music and the vibes and having a good time, I'm not thinking about my life at home. I'm not thinking about this, or this. I'm just having fun doing something I love, just dancing, listening to music that I love, and somehow trying to get back some life back into me that I was losing throughout the day. So, like I said, that's balance for me. Was it great? No. And that's why I said at some point, I need to fall back and focus on my health and wellness, because it was severely deteriorating. But it depends on you. It depends on you. And I had to get to a certain place before I even started thinking about that. Because I was like, baby, listen, I can never be broke again. Like, I can never go through what I went through before again. Like, I will not make it. I won't make it. I'm one trauma away from calling it quits. I will not make it. So, like I said, balance is up to you, but I'm definitely a work hard until I die kind of person. Hate that for me. I just want to say the Targets here in Atlanta, very ghetto. Like, y'all have all this stuff on the website, on the app, and when they get to the store, there's nothing in the store. Like, literally everything on my list they don't have. So why y'all have it in stock on the app? Ghetto! Oh my God. Ali asks, do you still keep in contact with DMV friends? How's Dina? Absolutely. Like, that's my family. Of course I keep in contact every day. Like, every day. Literally, they're not going anywhere, y'all. They're not going anywhere. Miss Curvy Jade Shorts asked for advice for a new YouTuber. You just started in April. She has a channel for my shorts and Miss Curvy Jade for my longer videos. For one, if your shorts channel and your longer videos channel are in the same genre, merge it. Whichever channel has the most views or the most followers, use that channel for everything. I'm not really sure why you have 2 different channels. My advice for a new YouTuber, be consistent. Be consistent and be patient. It's very easy to look at where everyone else is and feel like you're so far behind, but for most people, for the average Joe, success is not overnight. Like, of course, people go viral, boom, boom, they're major. But for the average Joe, like, it takes time. Like, I've been on YouTube for like 9 years. Like, I have a whole channel I had before I started this one. And I didn't start being consistent until 2017. So between 2017 and 2022, I'm finally just now reaching where I am now. And I still feel like I have so much more to do. So you can't really compare your journey with somebody else's, but you have to do something that you actually enjoy doing. When I first started, I said that my minimum amount of followers, where I'm like, okay, even if my channel never booms or it never does great. How many people watching me is suffice for me to keep doing what I'm doing? And my number was 3,000. I said, if I have 3,000 people watching my channel, 3,000 people subscribe to my channel, no matter what happens, I'm gonna keep going. But it's because I enjoy what I do. Like, I feel like what I provide holds value, you know? And so if you're just doing this for a check, or you're just doing this because you want the things that other people have, while that's valid, you know, nobody tell you otherwise, while that's valid, that's something very difficult for you, because I have invested so much. Let's talk about it. I like how I took off my glasses, like I can see the camera now. I have invested so much money into this channel. I'm just like, at this point, have I even recouped all that spent? But it's because I believe in what I'm doing. I feel like what I'm doing is worth something. It's valuable to people, you know? And that's why I say I also want my channel to have an element of entertainment to it, because even if you're not shopping, even if you're not looking for clothes, like a kiki, a joke or two, that could be the highlight of somebody's day. Like, at my lowest points, YouTube was what kept me going. Like, I was a huge consumer of YouTube, and still am, even before I started creating content. And so you have to enjoy what you're doing, because it is going to take time for the most part. Like, assuming it's gonna take time, it's gonna try your patience. You got to sacrifice things, your time, your sleep, your money, your coins, depending on what your niche is, what your angle is. And you have to keep doing it even when the reward isn't necessarily there. And only when you are willing to consistently give it your all, will you start to reap what you sow. So that's my advice for a new YouTuber. Keep calm, post anyways, stop waiting for perfection, and just get better with every video. Do something little every video, tackle a new goal every week, learn something new every week, and just be consistent. I'm not even eating. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm so hungry, I'm not hungry. And I ain't got no pounded yam. I don't wanna eat this stew with plantain. I wanna eat it with yams. So I can go to these yams. Courtney. Lauren Simone asked me, how do you find being a creator as a plus Black woman? I'm gonna start working on growing my platforms, so would like to know what I'm in for. As a plus Black creator, it can be difficult to navigate this space, because I am not what brands typically look for. I am not the sought after demographic. It's like I'm already Black, but then when you couple it with fat phobia, it's just hard getting brands to kind of respect you and the work that you do. If I'm being honest, I feel like when you compare channels of Black creators versus other demographics, I feel like financially it's not balanced. Somebody could have less views, less followers, less engagement, and be making twice as much as you. And it's just like, why? It's hard for me to get access into certain rooms, I'm gonna say that. And I've been trying, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. But overall, like, the community that I've built, like, everything's just worth it. At the end of the day, no matter how much I struggle on certain ends, this end right here is always gonna be worth it, so. Period. Vanessa Lee asked, how is the Slap Your Mama seasoning? Basic. It's just salt, pepper, and like something else. Like, it's just, there's more razzle-dazzle on the packaging than there is inside the bottle. I mean, it's cool, like, I have it, I'd buy it again, but it's just basic. Just one-stop shop seasoning, throw it on, and then go on about your business. A girl in the world 21 wants to know what's my next travel destination. Do I have a dream vacation? I'm not telling y'all my next travel destination, because y'all in my business. Okay, y'all can find out when I come back, because the internet is a weird place. But I do have a couple places planned for the summer. And I do have some dream places I want to go to. I really want to go to Spain. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Turkey. I want to go to Greece. I want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere. But yeah, so we'll see what places I'm able to tackle in the next year or two. I don't know. We're in a recession though, so I might have to be over here pinching pennies. And that's another reality of being a content creator. I have no idea what's coming. And I just moved into this expensive AF apartment. So I'm really about to like, I'm about, what fucking don't work? What the world shut down again? And I get no income for like 6 months. Then what? Then what? I'm gonna move out of the country, period. I'm gonna move to Jamaica. I spoke to my Jamaican boy the other day. He was so happy to see me. Cause I was answering his calls for a little while. See, y'all in my business. We gonna move on. I'm gonna move to Jamaica. I don't want peace. I want problem, always. Oh my God. So I've been getting a lot of questions about Atlanta. Y'all, I haven't even been outside for real. I haven't done much because I'm really trying to get my space together so I can work properly. But I mean, so far so good. I'm definitely enjoying seeing, oh, where the wine at? That is so good. I'm definitely enjoying seeing my brother more often, but I haven't been outside yet. I need to start going places to make friends, to meet people. Cause I be in the house, y'all. And I did not come all the way to be in the house. But it's hot outside, oh my God. I was thinking about going to lunch the other day. Baby, I saw a heat advisory message. I said, I'm good, love. I said, I'm good, love. I'm gonna stay in the house where it's safe with the AC blasting because, baby, who finna? I went outside the other day and it was so humid. I've never experienced humid weather to that capacity. Like, I was walking through the ocean. I was walking in liquid. I don't know how. It was so thick and wet and moist. Ugh. This weather different, child. Oh, different. But yeah, so far so good. Ooh, not my phone falling. I'm excited to try like new restaurants, brunch places. Hoping I make some acquaintances, some friends soon. I had a friend suggest that I reach out to some like Atlanta YouTubers and see if they want to like meet for lunch and stuff. And while I would love to do that, I'm also like scared because I feel like I'm gonna come off as cloudy. You know, I don't want to be like cloudy, like that ain't you. And I don't really have relationships with people here for me to be like, oh, let's go get some hookah or let's do dinner or whatever. In my mind, I feel like people don't really fuck with me like that. Like, if I don't see you commenting or something or saying something, if you don't say something to me, I'm just assuming you don't fuck with me. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just like, what if I reach out and be like, oh, girl, like, heck no, nobody trying to go out with you, girl. Nobody like you, girl. Face that girl. Back in these sweat, girl. Nobody trying to see you, girl. Heck no, girl. Unless, girl. But I don't know. So you guys have been suggesting some of your faves that you like to watch, that I watch too. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm definitely like, I wanna be outside. Like, who's gonna take me outside? And also, I feel like I like different things from the average person. Like, Afro-Caribbean, anything all day, sign me up. You know? So if it ain't that, it's like, all right, I guess. But if I'm not gonna be out there raw-rawing with some Jamaicans, like, what am I even doing here? But I need to stop that because I'm like, DC was so versatile and so cultural. There was a little bit of everything everywhere. And I don't know how much of that is here in Atlanta. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some digging around, some research, some Googling, some searching on Eventbrite to see what's out there. I need to make some friends. I want some friends. Who try Kiki? Hit me up. I want to Kiki. I want to Kiki. I want a bumba. I want to chill with the big boys. Where's my pounded yam? Over here eating stew with plantain. I want pounded yam. I've been eating all the food at 11 o'clock at night. It's wild. But I think I was there for all the questions. And if it's a slap, well, I'm still upset. Oh man, I wish it was baked though. Somebody said, in dating, what are deal breakers for you? My relationship deal breakers, a man that is not generous with his affection, somebody who gaslights me consistently or tries to make me feel like I'm stupid, grinds my gears. Like, I cannot. Someone who's constantly lying, like, for why? Why? Are you scared of me? Like, why are you lying like this? A deal breaker, like, what can I really not stand that man? I think those are the worst ones for me. Gaslighting is just, it does something different to me. Like, or if I'm with you and I'm not getting the affection that I need, I don't feel cared for. I don't feel looked after. It's a dub for me. But like I said, this is why I don't have relationships, because
right now in Atlanta, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with thunderstorms.
Alexa, be quiet. Oh, it's my business. Dang. Oh yeah, something about somebody talking to me like I'm stupid, or somebody raising their voice at me or cursing me out. Just watch how you speak to me, period. Watch how you talk to me. I'm nothing, one of the two. Don't try it. Don't try me. I'll be out there so fast. When somebody's like cursing me out or yelling at me or like talking to me crazy, I'm just like, are you insane? Like, my father never spoke to me like that. You think you can? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So whenever anybody's like popping off on me, like, it feels very abnormal. Like, I'm just like, have you literally lost your shit? Like, baby. My father didn't even let us curse each other out, siblings. Like, what? So that's why I feel like I'm very sensitive. Like, you just start talking me crazy? No. No. Like, that's my number one. Like, that gaslighting. And I need affection. I need you to be generous in your caring. I need you to be generous in your love. I need you to be generous in your everything. I need everything. All the love languages, give it to me. I need it. Period. But definitely, something about that. And let it touch. Period. What is this, mackerel? It's cute, but it's not tilapia. Is tilapia even a real fish? It's fake fish doing something. I'm not gonna hold you. All right, y'all. This weather's getting a little crazy. So we're gonna wrap up the video here. It was very sad for me to eat this meal with no pounded yam. I basically just ate the fish and the plantain. Didn't even have to spend money on this, but I did. With my pounded yam. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm about to clean up, drink all 3 of my drinks, and call it a night. So let me know if you guys want to do something like this again. We can have like more like topic talks while I eat. Even though I didn't do as much eating this time. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe like a snack or something, because when I'm not eating, I can talk more. But yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles.